Hello everyone, I've come back yet again to bring you good tidings for these holiday seasons and an amazing selection of latest acquisitions. Now, the first thing I wanted to show you was my lovely Nightmare. Now, I don't know who makes this, but I got it from GameCastle with a K.com for about $1.30. They also had some really cool fire effects, kind of like this, and all kinds of little, tokens for board games that I've bought for my Dungeons and Dragons game, because it just so happens our principal villain rides around on a Nightmare. So I thought that'd be cute. I also ordered a unicorn, but tragically they ran out. Okay, also of note, I got another copy of this for $7 off of Miniature Market. Yes, if you like, and I've already covered this in another video, so look for the Wrath of Kings playlist. It'll be in there. Wrath of Kings. But this box set was $7, and it contains the following miniatures, all of which are useful for Dungeons and Dragons or other fantasy games. You have a lot of werewolves over here. You have a lot of little samurai looking dudes and demons over here. Samurai demons. Now, isn't that a novel concept? Okay, anyway, enough of that. Let's get to the main event. That's right, the main event. Guaishou. I'm just guessing at that. Guaishou. The miniature collectible box. I have not opened this yet. This could be a total disaster, or it could be amazing. I caught this on Amazon. I was going through Amazon looking for, what was it? Oh, it was completely unrelated, and this popped up. Completely unrelated. This pops up. It's a play set, okay, for little kids. And I am going to show it to you. We're going to open it right now. And it's supposed to have 2 dragons in it, and it's random which dragons you get. So there's 4 different dragons. Each set will have different dragons in it. I don't know what that means, but it's what they said. It's made in China. The description on the front of the box, as you can read, is questionable as far as validity or English, but what's inside is what counts. What's inside is what counts. So that's what we're going to concentrate on. I'm going to go ahead and open it, and then we're going to talk about it. Alright, now that that's open, let's talk about what we just found. So, a couple things I noticed right off. The humans are useless, which is sad. However, look at the scaling on this horse. Let's see. Well, here is our 28mm Nightmare. Now, it looks to me like, first of all, this horse is way too small for that human. That human's like 8 foot tall. So 8 feet tall. But that horse is shorter than the human even at the head almost. Yeah, so the horses are good. That's my point. Our horses, these are fine horses. So that's a win. I didn't actually expect that. So, yeah, the horses are fine. Okay. Let's, as you can see, we have lots of knights. Apparently this knight goes on this horse. I mean, they might be war horses rather than noble steeds. But let's go ahead and assemble this real quick. Boy, tab A and the slot B never got so hard. Okay. That's going to require a lot more work than it's worth. to show you that this really big human is completely and totally out of scale with the horse. Or the horses are just really small in scale, which works in our favor. At any rate, we just got a bunch of horses, guys, for D&D. That's what we got. So, not that that's a big deal. You can usually find little play sets with horses. But it's a nice touch. Now, for the actual star of the show. And believe it or not, these are pre-painted. Okay. Guys, I think we just hit a home run. Now, I forgot to mention the cost. I paid $15, $15 and some change for this. What I see is I've got a bunch of horses to go in my stables, and some useless statues. If I could paint these up as statues, you know, for some sort of courtyard or something. So they're not completely useless. Or another thing you can do with this sort of thing is cut it up into pieces and put those pieces on the battlefield as sort of battlefield fodder. You know, or these weapons. And the weapons on these guys could be cut off, especially this one. They could be cut off and used in other minis. So say you want to do a conversion. You could do a conversion with this. The only other use I can think of them, they are about the right size for a lovely conversion into a Furbolg fighter. Perhaps. Let's get a... I believe the Furbolg stood just a little shorter than this ogre. Yeah, so we're right there in the money spot. So this could be a Furbolg fighter, if you needed a bunch of them. But they're in plate mail, and the Furbolgs are typically nature-loving people. I don't know how it would fit with a Goliath. I think it's a little big for a Goliath, but it might be a Goliath. I don't know. Well, I'm saying if you're creative, you can find a use for these minis, but not not really the point. So, here's our dragons. Let's look at these. These are why we bought the set. Okay. So here's another dragon. Now, 2 dragons and looks like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably 8 horses. 8 horses for $15. And some extra bits. Now, if this went on sale, you definitely grab it. So if you see this thing drop in price from $15, it's a no-brainer. I would say for what I paid, it's okay. It's okay. These dragons are pre-painted though, so you gotta weigh that in. And let's check them. So right now we've got a. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. We've got a green dragon and this ogre minion here. That's not too bad as far as scale. I think we're okay there. Now these need put on a base, of course, but you can see that, yeah, I would say the sculpt isn't horrible. It's not bad. Especially if, imagine it's on a base, and they're posable. So I can put this on a base and pose it where I want it, right? And even the wings move. So yeah, this is not terrible. Not terrible at all. And I could see a pre-painted line. I could see paying $7 for each of these dragons. This is probably a black or something like that. Probably a black dragon or something. So you got a black and a green in this set, and there's 2 other combinations. All right. On the box they call them dinosaurs. So there you go. They're dragons. And oddly enough, some of those fire effects, you could add some of those cheap Game Castle fire effects, have it coming out of their mouth. I know they don't breathe fire in D&D, but I'm just saying if you want to get creative. I've seen some really cool stuff. Cotton balls. People using cotton balls to make smoke and gas effects. And so, look on YouTube for some videos, but you can make breath weapons for these guys. That's what I'm saying. Alright, well, I hope you find all the miniatures of your dreams while you're awake. And if you don't, well, you're not hunting as hard as I am. Have an amazing day. Thank you for watching.